We're going to call up our best men.
Yes! Yeah!
And Jeff Conier.
Cognier! It changes every time.
Canoy.
Thank you, Paul.
Who's on first?
Paul and I were commiserating earlier about how much pressure we were under having to give these speeches because Eric was the best man at each of our weddings and he gave these just really funny, passionate, wonderful speeches. And he's not afraid to tell you about it either. I wasn't at Paul's wedding, but afterwards I asked Eric, I said, how'd it go? How was the speech? And he, Eric, he gave me one of these. It was the best speech I've ever given. How he got carried out on his shoulders to the guests. There was a ticker tape parade through the Canyon of Heroes. The mayor gave him the key to the city. He thought his speech at mine was pretty good too.
See, after Karen and Jeff's wedding, he took it easy on me. Just shot me a text. My speech, ... rules.
So we have a lot to live up to here, Eric, and I know that we'll never do that, but here we go. We're gonna give it a try.
Yeah, with such a high bar set, I've been nervous for weeks, months. How long have you been engaged? Mr. and Mrs. Herman, Dr. and Mrs. Pizek, and of course Eric and Katie, for what's just been an incredible weekend and it's sure to be a great celebration tonight. Quick side note, Jim has told me that we're about to get swept by the Orioles. I don't even care.
But Eric does.
Eric and Katie's big night. As Eric mentioned in his speech last night, he's got a lot of friends. In fact, I was surprised he could limit his groomsmen to just 9. But as it turns out, they just ran out of money for ice shovels. But I consider it a great honor to be standing before you tonight as co-best man. Competition was tough for these top jobs. With some even marrying to improve their chances. But when I first met Eric 18 years ago, he's always been the center of our group. From hanging out in his dad's attic all through high school.
Oh yeah.
Red Sox weekends, his #1 priority is always getting the boys together. And he is the biggest reason so many people here tonight have been friends for so long. Eric was not only my best man and Jeff's best man, but he could serve as best man to each guy sitting at his tables full of friends. That's what he is, a best friend to all of us.
Hear, hear.
Well, of course, we're not here tonight just because Eric's his great friend. It's to celebrate his marriage to his beautiful bride, Katie. My wife Jackie and I have had the pleasure of watching their relationship grow right from the start. And guys notice a friend getting serious in different ways. Started with him drafting Pittsburgh Steelers way too early. And then, of course, when he and I started giving up our nights at the bar watching the Red Sox for double dates where we discussed Project Runway with our better halves. Katie and Eric began as work colleagues and friends and are now husband and wife. Katie so clearly loves him for exactly who he is. She knows a trip back home to visit Dr. Pizek and Debbie will always include getting the boys together too. And on behalf of all of them,
Yeah!
we're so happy to have Katie in our life too.
Yeah!
Katie as the newest member of the family. And as the once newest member of the family, I can tell you that it's an incredibly easy role to fill. As you know, you're always welcome with open arms in New Hampshire, and Deb will usually put out a full buffet. And I've had a chance to get to know Rob a little bit and got to spend that day in Maine with your parents a while back, and I can honestly say truthfully that today marks the union of two really incredible families. And thank you to both sets of parents for taking what was already going to be a special occasion and making it even more memorable with everything you've done, so thank you. Eric. You know when you feel like you know somebody so well that it's hard to describe them to a third party, you know? That's kind of how I feel right now. I was joking earlier about the speeches and about Eric's pride in them and his general confidence, and that's really, Katie, you know you're marrying a very confident man. And I know you don't discount the value of that. I don't. That's what I love about him, and I think that's part of what you love about him. He has his moments where he's a little bit vulnerable, but those are almost refreshing because most of the time he's just incredibly outgoing, life of the party, makes friends easily, just one of those people that has one of those personalities that we all wish we had, where he's got a little bit of swagger, you know, and he can sort of, he's up for anything, he can sort of get away with anything too. And, you know, he'll take you out of your comfort zone, which is something I know I appreciate and need and love about him as a friend. All of my, you know, best and craziest stories in some way involve Eric. So I was going to share a few of them with you now, but both of our father-in-laws are in the room. I'll be out by the bar later. But what I'm really getting at here is that everybody needs somebody like Eric in their life, and Katie, you get to have him for the rest of your life. So, but you're also going to have to deal with some other things for the rest of your life. I'll name a few of them. You're going to have to suffer that booming laugh for 50 years, although you'll be deaf by 40, so you won't have You're going to have to stare at that tattoo on his shoulder. That should be fun.
How's that, son?
You're going to have to watch 162 Red Sox games a year.
No, playoffs. Yeah.
You're going to listen to a lot of Pet Shop Boys.
Not as much as Jimmy.
That's cool. You're always, every day for the rest of your life, going to have to remember to bring Lactaid with you. I don't know, he forgot his Lactaid today when we were walking down the street. I forgot my Lactaid!
Oh, come on, can I tell the sour cream dip story? Can I break out the sour cream dip story?
All I can say is, Katie, if he makes you as happy as your husband is, as he's made me as my friend, then you're going to have a long, happy life together. And Eric, too, you're obviously a very lucky man to have this beautiful bride who loves you so much, and it's so obvious. I just wish you both all the happiness in the world and all the good fortune. You absolutely deserve it. So, we love you, and we'll